Hello everyone, it's Russ here from Xbox Gamer Reviews. Today we're taking a look at level 22, Gary's Misadventures. This is made by Moving Player and is available to download on the 29th of January 2016. And we'll make a start. I already played it a bit. As you can see there, top save, 100% complete. And we'll start again for the sake of this video. So as you can see, I was asleep, waking up, the alarm's going off, gives it a good old smack. I'm sure that's something we've all wanted to do in the past, at least once. I realise it's the time, and it's like, oh no, he's getting dressed as quickly as possible, getting his glasses on, and off out to work. And that is the story behind this game. We are Gary and we're late for work, and now we've arrived, and the whole point of the game is to sneak in back into our office without being spotted, as we risk being fired, as we'll find out now in this bit of text here. So we're talking to Marty, Gary's friend, and he gives us hints and tips as we play through the game, and a lot of this is text heavy, so I will slowly skip through this so you can pause and read if you want to. He's basically telling us about sneaking in and how to do things. This first area is really simple. It's an introduction into what we can do. I mean, the gameplay in itself is fairly simple. It's just the left stick to move about, or the A button to interact. There's no combat, there's no jumping or anything like that. So he's asking about a security guard, and his friend Marty is telling him to slink past along the walls, keep as far away from him as possible, and so that's what we'll do. Literally just walk straight down here to this side, and we can spot here this bit. There's a sleeping guard on the left and a walking guard to the right, and I will use this opportunity to show you that you can be spotted by aware people. The guards are a lot more aware than the standard workers and the officers, so if I get into his field of vision, which will pop up when I get into it, he'll spot me pretty quickly. You get a certain amount of seconds, like if you're just into it, like so, to get yourself out of the way. The guard will spot you a lot quicker than the average workers will. We'll make our way to this next area anyway, and over to this side, because this is where we've got to go. And you can use the right stick as well to move the camera around and have a look around you while you're stationary. Get yourself a nice look ahead and around the area. And he's talking about finding the way to the back stairs, and then that's the objective of each level, is to find the back staircase to progress up to the next floor. So he's telling us to look around with the right stick, like I've just mentioned there, and it's doing a bit of a pan over itself to the staircase to find our way in. This here is a collectible. This is the very first one. It's right in the field of view for you to pick up yourself. Again, they talk about it between themselves, and it turns out that there's a load of toys that Marty left behind because he used to be an employee of this place but was fired himself, and your job to find them all. So that's the introduction to those collectibles. Some of them can be quite tricky to find as well. There's one I had to go back searching for quite a bit, and I did eventually find it. Yeah, so we'll skip through that as quickly as we can, because that's really long, that is. If we go in this room, let's keep away from him quickly. You see this door here, they'll talk about it. Door's locked to the back stairs. We've got to find the access card. We'll go off and find that now. This first section is really simple, and it's just over here on this side here. We'll pick that up. That's our first pickup. That little flash of screen there you've got, that happens every single time you pick something up, and it does get a bit annoying, but you can skip it when it pops up. This here as well is another sort of collectible. These saves are dotted around the levels for you to find. And a bit of dialogue talking about it here. And this is the combination for the save, so it's 6 digits. And the idea is you've got to look around the levels for clues as to what these 6 digits are. I'm going to leave that to you guys to work out yourself if you decide to pick the game up. I don't want this to become any sort of guide. So yeah, now we've got the access card, we'll sneak through into this office. Oh, watch out for him. Oh no, I got stuck somewhere then. That's what happens when you get caught. Get game over, but you can press restart. And you start not too far away from where you were, so I do need to go back and grab that access card. We'll skip that like we said earlier. Where is he now? Right, he's only just gone to the photocopier, so we can get past him. Yeah, you've already told us about this bit. And we'll go through the door. That's the very first level completed, and we can move on to the next one. This bit introduces us to hiding in cupboards, like so. So that gentleman walks past. Oh, I thought he was going to open it then. We can jump out, scoot past him. And there's the safe for this level just here. Again, you got to find clues dotted around to open them all. And this bit here is just a bit more in depth of keeping out of people's field of vision and how you can sneak past people when they're falling asleep, like so. Just scoot past him there. Again, this is another element of gameplay about the more risk of being spotted the further into the game we get, so we need to keep a lookout for things to cover our face up, which directly in the next room there's a newspaper. Pick that up, and we can activate that by using right on the D-pad, like so. You can't move while you've got it out, but you won't get spotted by anybody, which is, you know, another little stealth element to the game. Another one of the collectibles just there on that desk got spotted. As you can see, some of them are like parodies of superheroes, so we just saw their Clawberine, and there was a reference to Batman on the first one that we picked up. That was really simple, that level. Again, this first world is more of a tutorial to get used to the game, but as you get into the next worlds and the worlds after, it just get larger and more complex getting around and how to get yourself out without being spotted. This will talk about the security guards, as I mentioned earlier on. It talks about how they're a lot more alert than the workers, and you can't use the newspaper that we just had in the last level. You can't use that around a security guard because you won't be fooled by it. Which is again what will happen in a minute. We'll get a reminder of that in a second. So what we need to do to sort of distract the security guard is donuts. We love them to bits, and even if one's laying on the floor covered in dog hair, cat hair, muck, whatever, they will go and pick it up and eat it. I picked one up again. I wasn't looking what I was doing, I was too busy thinking about what to talk about. And I got caught. So let's hide in this corner. Let him get past us. Yeah, so to distract the security guard, he needs to be able to spot the donut, so you can't put it too far away from him, but somewhere like, well, it'll be inside his field of vision. So if we just go there, maybe not just go there. I thought he was looking the opposite way. Right, we've got a donut. As you can see as well, the respawns aren't too far away from where you were, so it's not too bad if you do get caught, which will happen quite often as you get later on and then work out the paths of the AI and what you need to be doing. Oh, see, he caught me again. He's been a bit of a sneaky, he is. I might need to be a bit further away, I think. Let's try that again. I want the video to be all about me doing this one bit. Let's get it done. Right. Can we drop it there? Did he see it? See, that's just out of his field of vision, so I need to pick it up again. drop it there. Has he spotted it this time? There we go. I can sneak past him. And we need to move. Oh, that. And then go through the door. We've got a newspaper. And it'll be brought up now that we can't use it to get past the security guard. So we need to find another way past. Because it's right back outside the door. And this is where we get introduced to using the events to move your way around the offices. Well, there is a few different ways to go on some of them. Some of them are more direct. And this one, I can't remember the way to go. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, there's secret room. Oh, that's cool. That's the first time I've seen this one. I've seen a few of these. It just appeared that they were dotted around. I'm not sure if there's one every single level, but I have found 3 or 4 of them now. And they're just literally are just Easter eggs. And there's nothing you can do in here. But yeah, it's pretty cool looking little thing. There's some more to find later on, as I just said. And they're not always through air vents. You can find them through walls that have just got a you can just walk through them into these secret areas. Right, so this next bit, I'll wait for him to move. I don't want him to spot me as soon as I jump out. There we go. Big paper out. Oh no, don't spot me. Whoa, that's really close. Thank you. Let's get past. Oh no, leave me alone. That was really close that time. We can go past them, and there we go. On to the next level, and what is it this time? This one's a little bit more complex, using the events, finding the key cards, and also, as you can see just to the right there, the cardboard box that's flickering means we can pick it up. It'll be introducing us to another element of gameplay. That's if I don't get caught like that again. Scoot past him over here quickly. So you do get the a good second or so if you're in the field of vision to move away. We'll get in this air vent and make our way around. Wait for that chap to move. I'm making it look a little bit simple. I know I've been caught a couple of times, but I say I have played it through already and completed it. But working some of this stuff out to start with can be tricky. So we're talking about the cardboard box. Marty again telling us that we can use it to hide in, just like Snake in Metal Gear Solid. Right, so we can crawl around in it as well. Just don't be seen crawling around in it because you'll be caught. About there somewhere we need to be. You can't be they can't walk straight over you while you're in a box, because I assume that they're going to kick it and work out there's a person in there. You get caught instantly. And this next bit's about timing as well. Guys fall asleep for about 2 seconds. Get away from him. Oh, bit of a glitch here with that cabinet. No, he's going to spot me. But it's a bit weird. Sometimes they're all in sync and sometimes they're not. Like they are this time, look. So, oh, he woke up straight away and spotted me. See, little bits like this can be tricky, even though you've already done them. Wait till they fall asleep again. And go there. That's it. If he'll spot me if I move, I'll wait till he sleeps just to be safe. Alright, grab the donut and we can jump straight through here into the vent. Oh, careful. See that there? We fell through the vent. There's some of them have like small breaks in them that you can see as you walk through. They've got like a small, got like a gash in the vent system, and you'll touch that and you instantly fall through. You can't stop yourself, so you have to be very careful that you don't fall down in front of somebody like I just nearly did. This bit, I need to distract this guy with his donut, so let's go in here. Probably put it just there. Hide in the cupboard. Alright, let's go his donut. We can grab the key card. We need to hide there. Get ourselves out. Use the key card on the door. And through there. There we go. So, you know, this first world is really much a tutorial. Level 5 there is a boss. I'm not going to show you the boss, I don't want to spoil any of that sort of stuff, because they're more puzzle based rather than fighting. You've got to sort of work out how you've got to defeat them. What I will do is I'll quickly back out and show you my other save so you can see how many levels there actually is. So as you can see there, we've got World 1, which we just played, up to 5, and that's where the boss is. 2 is the same, 3 and 4, 20 levels in total. Not absolutely massive, but you know, it's a decent size for what it is. So yeah, that's it for this preview. Check it out when it's out, 29th of January, level 22, Gary's Misadventures. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please stick a like on the video and subscribe if you've not already. I really do appreciate it. Thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you soon.